Hey there guys, how's it going? Reaper here, and today we're back in Fallout 4. I haven't done a Fallout 4 build in a little while. The last one that came up was Gaming for XP's 3-floor build challenge, but today we're here at Jamaica Plain, so I'm sure you all know where it is now, but I'll put up a few of the places around on the map there. And yeah, this is going to be little scavers. There's kind of a group of them that live here. There's about 5 people live here, and they're all scavers. But they've built themselves a little fortified area where they can bring all the stuff back in that, but they're getting from around the Commonwealth. I quite like the way that part of the wall, the junk fence, actually sticks out a little bit. It looked like it was going across the front. Managed to block this with something new. I've left a mat in there. Whoops a daisy. Oh well, we'll carry on. Quick little record time. They've blocked off that door. It's part of the pier selection in the USO mod, and it actually fit in there quite nice. The little it's like the corner piece that I've put in. I can't describe, I can't think of the word. So we've got the tyres and the different things, and they've built another little junk wall there going across that front door for the house there. And mainly the settlements up on the top, well, their little homestead, shall we say, is up on the top of this building here. They're using that kind of for the foundations. I did see someone on Reddit do something similar, which gave me the idea, and then I can't remember what his name was. But if I do have a little look through, I'll find out, and I'll put it in the description below if I can find it again. We've got a little guard set up there now. It's more like a automated protected place. So you'll come through this first door here, and as you came through, you've got the machine gun turret there hidden. With the thing, and they've also set themselves up a little flamethrower blocking this door here. So if you were just to come on in, you get burnt on entry. Hopefully that'll take out a couple of you if you were trying to attack them, because like I say, everything's up the top. Also then would have the machine gun firing through, and to actually get over to the machine gun, they're going to have to the machine gun turret there. There's all these obstacles and different things that they've scavenged and don't really need, just all piled up. Otherwise, we've kind of left the bottom down here as it was. Obviously, the store's being blocked off here. Shame that tyre's sticking through. I didn't notice that. So we'll head round here. My missus and the little ones in the bath, and they're having fun. So you might hear that in the background. And again, we've set up another little flamethrower here. We've got some machine gun turrets, and then as they've got to come around the corner, they've got that machine gun turret on the back end there. So it's all just here to protect them, so they can sleep easy. Also, when they're out scavenging, this is all protecting the settlement, so none of them need to actually stay here. So we put a little they've put up a steel door into this little opening here, and they've managed to bolt that to the wall. They've got the steel wall on the other side, and then this bracing on the inside supporting the wall right the way around. And then we come down here, and she's the leader of the pack right there. So you've got the guard up on the front, looking over there with the cage armour on. And then we've got the leader here, and she's got her handgun on the side, and if you're coming in to buy any wares or anything like that, you go see her. Otherwise she just stands there, and the rest of them go out and scavenge. She goes out when she wants to, but she doesn't really have to because she's in charge of everyone, you know. So back here they have the all the bits of gun parts, and just everything's kind of scattered about where they've been working on and different things. They've got quite a few guns that they've managed to salvage over here on the right hand side. We'll get round to them in a minute. Got a little desk area here. They've got a few bits and pieces and some of the materials they've been using, and then they've got a little that guy's having the time of his life in the bath. And then they've got a few bits and pieces like the oils and the tools and different things, working on the generator that's right there. Sorry, I forgot what it was called. So we've got the boxes and all that sort of stuff here, all piled up, stuff stored in them. And then again, like I said, they've got a couple of machine guns up on there, and there's another guard here as well. And then on the other side of the steps here, they've got all the stuff piled up, stuff they've been scavenging. They're doing quite well for themselves. They're having quite a good time of it. They're getting quite a few different things, bits and pieces. They've got their armour, weapons, workbenches down here. And this is all blocked off. Again, just all stuff piled up everywhere. Some guns they've managed to salvage and all that sort of stuff. Then they have an area to this side in which you can make the chems. So they have all the chemistry work area here. and all the bits and pieces the need for that. And then this is down at the bottom here, so that's where the door was blocked off, and then that's the window. And they put a chain link fence across the front of that window with a machine gun turret on the inside, stood on some boxes. So if anything does come to that side of the settlement, they can have some cover fire from that side. They've got the map marking all the different places they've already scavenged, and where it is they would like to get themselves next. They've managed to salvage themselves a set of raider power armor, so that's down here as well. And that's got the tools and the weapons and all the ammunition and all the different things scattered around here. Got the armor workbench. The ghouls sadly haven't despawned yet. Hopefully they'll go away at some point. So we'll go on and we'll head on upstairs. And I did all these floor with putting the boards down and that, and I quite like how that little floor turned out. You've got a bit of a hole there, and the height of the ceiling to the height to the floor. Trying to get some stairs to actually fit in there was a bit of a pain, but with that floor at the bottom it worked out quite well. Sorry about that, guys, just had a bit of a cough. So we head up here. They've got the it's more like a little deck area up on the top here. They've got some tools and stuff where they've been working on stuff, and there's a sofa where they can sit and chill out. And then another little guard station. One of our other mates is over here, watching over into the town, make sure we've got no ghouls heading our way. Quite good signs of light. No, quite good lines of sight. There we go. If we can get it out. Going over the lake and everything, and down to where them couple of raiders are down there, but they've managed to wipe them out.
You ain't one of them since. Here to spy.
And then over towards the gunner area over there as well. Got to keep an eye on all these things. Ignore them steps, is obviously just for me to be able to get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Should have really took it down. So we'll head on up here, and we've got the living area, another guard at the back there, and they've got a little coffee area with radio, which I've managed to wire through the actual ceiling. So I quite liked how that turned out. That actually wire does connect to the radio beacon up at the top. And then they've got the little sleeping area there, another machine gun turret looking through that little hatch window sort of thing that we've made out of the door piece and one of the railings at the front here. Again, looking down on the street, a lot of the ghouls come from that side. So we like to keep that side protected. And then a couple of beds for them there. A few bits and pieces all stacked up absolutely everywhere. This guy has a good line of sight for the for this side of the town. Anything's coming that way across the car park. And then we head in here, and this is the main bedroom for the leader of the crew. She's got a couple of the beds in here. Obviously, if the crew gets bigger, then I need more beds and stuff. But they managed to salvage them, so they'll put them up here. They've got some nice clean towels, to be quite honest with you. Quite lucky. I'll send one of the guys out down to the river to get them clean, I guess. Hoping I'll send them to that little lake part across to the side there. Filthy, that water. And then up here they have a nice little deck, so you've got a coffee area, a few beers on the side, a bit of rum and whiskey and all that sort of stuff up here. They've got a toaster, they've got a barbecue, and they all come up here and chill out on a night time with a laugh. The machine gun turrets give them any warning they might need. We've got some stim packs out on the top and just different chems and stuff lying about. And we've got some storage here, and you come down and it is the beacon while they send out all the radio signals and all that. Again, another nice little view from up here, and that really is the whole settlement. That's the whole thing. We are going to do a little nighttime tour after this, so if you'd like to stick with me, great. If you wouldn't, thank you for watching this first part. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll go into a nighttime tour in a moment. We'll just have a little run down to the front, and we'll let it fade over to nighttime. Aye, so I don't know if I shut these doors behind us. Do I? Yeah, alright, okay, yeah, I do. Excellent. Do I shut this one? I think I might go back and shut this one in between the time if I'm coming day to night. So, that's it, and we'll fade over to night time. See you in a sec. And here we go at night time. It's quite well lit up considering there's not many of them here, but they're not really too fussed about people knowing they're here because they think they're a little bit untouchable, you know. They think they've got all these. See, I did come round and shut that door. They think they're a little bit untouchable. We've got all these defences and different things. I'm just checking there. The goods didn't set the fire thing back up because I knew I got killed straight away. On the machine gun turret there. One of them needs to come down and set these flames back up, ready to go. Because if there's going to be the protection, they're going to sit up on that top deck and chill out. They're going to want to have it all set back up properly and everything as well. And it's a bit of an obstacle course. Really, all of them, they've just got random things just scattered in there, protecting their machine gun turrets. Guard's still on, looking over the gunners. Her area is quite nicely lit up. But I've tried to leave the little guard ports dark. So if you were approaching, you could see the light, but you wouldn't see them straight away, stood in the guard areas. Give them a chance to spot you before you spot them, sort of thing. Sorry guys, throat's getting a little bit dry. So yeah, and I quite like how the light works with them, with the fans on, how the shadow spins around. I quite like that. It does mess with your frame rate, so if you're getting some of them bigger settlements that I made back on my other playlists, like PT2 and PT3, there were some huge settlements in there, especially one of the sanctuary ones. I can't remember which one it's in. It was absolutely massive, and if I put any fans in it, it just made the game crash because the frame rate just drops. Well, at least he's happy. He's got out of the bath. Usually he doesn't like getting out of the bath, but he seems to be having fun. And we come up here, and this is a little deck area, then we'll go inside. And this is quite well lit up as well, because this is their living area. So yeah, they've got the coffee area there, and then a little seating area here. Got some paperwork on the go there, radio for when they're just chilling out. We've got a little seating area there as well. And again, that turret there, and the guard up here. Again, a little bit darker there. Nothing I could do to make it any darker in that guard area on the top one, because I did need the light up here. And then we got the master bedroom, should we call it, right here. And we head up here, and we've got the deck and the terrace, just like it was before. A few beers and different things out on the side, and we've got a couple of oil lamps burning. So yeah, there we go. That was the whole settlement. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already and you want to bother, please subscribe. That again would really help out the channel. And if you are looking for anything else, in the description below I will be leaving links to lots of other similar builds and playlists, which will and if you like my stuff, you might as well check that out as well. That again, we really appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, bye.